Hey guys, it's Panda Daily here, and welcome back to Castlevania Aria of Sorrow. In the last episode, we continued exploring the castle, learned to blow up fish, and got to the study. Today, we're going to go on a little farther and see what we can see. Ow. And get shot by a skeleton. Right. Woo! Skull Archer. Very nice. I want your soul. Rats. Okay. And here we have more plot. Hey, you're Soma, aren't you? You must be him. Yes, but who are you? Oh, forgive me. I'm Yoko Belnades. I'm a member of the church. How would a member of the church recognize me? You've met Genya Arakato, right? Subtle. I did meet him, but he told me about you and asked me to help you if you were in trouble. Arakato said that? That's hard to believe. Well, he may seem cold at first, but he's actually quite a decent guy. He may be looking out for you because you share the same dark powers. Wait, did you say my powers are dark? Soma, you eat souls! Oh, you mean you didn't know that? Oh no, did I say something? What's said is said. Essentially, you have the power to rule over and command monsters. Rule over monsters? I have no desire to do that. It comes as naturally as breathing for you, so you may not realize it yet. And though I call it a dark power, that doesn't mean it's evil. It's like a weapon. Its user decides whether to use it for good or evil. Well, when you put it that way, I feel a little bit better. Since I got this power, I've begun to lose my sense of self. You are yourself. There's no one else you could be. Don't second-guess yourself. Be confident. That's most important. I think I understand now. Thanks, Yoko. I'm not used to being thanked by people. Oh, I forgot to ask you. Have you seen a man named Graham? Graham? Yes, I met him earlier. Be wary of that man. I believe that he will inherit Dracula's powers. No way! He didn't look like a bad guy, aside from the Tres Cushionata eyebrows. Right, and I've got a bridge to sell you. Don't be fooled by his appearance. He's not who you think he is. Alright. Well, I must be going. I've got to find Graham. See you around. And she goes that way, which is kind of a dead end, and yet we never see her again. Everybody else in this castle can apparently teleport. Ow. Fine. Alright. Dang it. Fine. Be that way. And then, of course, we have the Minotaur. Ah, crap. Ow. Yeah, these guys hurt a lot when they hit you. You're really better off just, you get in, hit them 2 times, and then backdash fast. Unfortunately, I'm not good at that today. And here we have a $100 coin. You can tell it's a Konami game. They have empty rooms. And now we have a door, which opens only when we face away from it. Yeah, I guess they wanted to make sure you definitely knew how to use the back dash. And now I am stoned. That does double damage, ow, when you're petrified. And you can't move, obviously. You have to wiggle the controller around to get out. Woof. Better just use a potion. Wow. But we come up here, and hey, Student Witch. They have a really nice soul, which I am very definitely going to get. And now we have the Whip Sword. The Whip Sword is the same attack as the Bastard Sword. Oh, right, I forgot. Last time, I didn't realize this, but we picked up the gym clothes. They give us a boost in defense and a boost in con. That's extremely useful. So, let's head back out. And since we're right pretty close, I'm gonna go back and heal. Especially because I keep doing that. Not that it's really that problematic of a fight, but the thing I like about the whip sword, obviously, is the range. It's not that much slower than the bastard sword. It is slower, but not that much. And you can attack from a lot farther away. I'm very fond of the whip sword, really. And we have another Bware. Ow. Die, would you? Alright, let's go heal. No, we don't need to save right now. I'm not going to die. I'm really not going to die. Also, if we come down here, you can see there is a book. Also, I can kill a student witch. We're not going to be getting that book for quite some time, but remember that it's there. I will attack you in the shins. I just love that little mew that the student witch souls make. Oh hey, a level up. That'll be helpful. I hate this guy. I really do. There we go. Yeah, that works a lot easier, obviously. Alright, moving right along. Now we drop down. Try not to be stupid like me and do that. And our next boss. The Great Armor. One of the nice things about having the whip sword is that I can just do this. You just keep hitting him, watch his sword, and when it goes up, back away. And you can always just throw a grenade out after you've backed off, and that will also hurt him a lot more. And you just keep your distance, keep whacking at him. And he dies. Yeah, not a particularly difficult fight. Oh, what's a child like yourself doing in a place like this? A child? You're rude, Grandpa. Oh, my apologies. My name's Hammer. The army ordered me to come here. Hi, I'm Soma. I thought I was inspecting a shrine, but suddenly I was in a castle. Don't you think that's a mean thing to do to a guy? So I just bailed on my mission. What do you mean? There were a bunch of strange people gathered at the shrine. I thought they'd be good customers, so I opened up a shop. Good for you? There are weapons all over this castle and no monsters at the front gate. Good place for a shop. Come on by, I'll give you a great deal. See you around. A shop, huh? I don't get it. Yeah, okay. So he obviously was able to fight his way through this entire castle. Now we have the double jump, by the way. And, you know, if the army sent him alone to do any kind of reconnaissance, he's got to be some sort of semi-elite soldier at the very least. I have a feeling Hammer kind of looked at this 18-year-old kid who may or may not have been covered in gunge from fighting minotaurs and stuff, and thought, I need to appear as harmless as possible. That's the only thing I can think of, because really no way could anybody quite as weird as he seems, be doing the things that he supposedly has done. So we kill more Catoblepas. Their soul is fairly interesting. It just lets you do what they do. Kill the Were. Again, we don't need to save, though I would really like your soul. I love their soul. It's kind of expensive, especially early on, but it's so useful. The grenades are kind of going to get to the point where they're not really that great anymore, unfortunately. So, let's head back. There's not too much to do. Ow. Oh boy, right. But with the whip sword, you know, we can do things like that to the Arachne. Keep her out of attack range. Fleamen are still annoying. Fleamen will always be annoying. And there's more ectoplasm. Hammer, by the way, is, in his weapon collecting, a bit of a reference to Benkei of Japanese historical mythology. Benkei is sort of like, it's a little like Little John to Yoshitsune's Robin Hood. But we push this box here. You want to do this one first just because it's a little more efficient. See, we can jump up. And now we are up here. And we come along and we get the heart pendant. So, the heart pendant lets us keep our luck, but gives us an extra point of defense, which is, you know, fairly nice, especially if you're like me and kind of a pain. Alright, so we drop that down there and push it this way. Be glad this isn't Harmony of Dissonance or Circle of the Moon. Those things had box pushing puzzles that were really annoying. And that's the broadsword. It is definitely a more powerful sword, but as you can see, it's pretty slow. Still, I'm going to keep it at least for a while because of its arc. You notice that unlike the whip sword and the bastard sword, I'm going to keep saying basilar, aren't I? The broadsword comes out, over, and down, which is extremely useful on certain things. Like, for one thing, you can get on the back of a Catoblepas, use the broadsword, and just go to town on it, and it can't hurt you. Which is very, very nice. Evil Butcher. Giant Ghost. Oh good, another level up. These guys, then, their soul is okay again. It's basically the knife sub-weapon. We've seen enough of these guys, obviously. Ouch. You know, did they really have to put those crawly things there? I don't think you can kill them. I have never seen any way that you can possibly kill them. More Durgas, more tiny devils. Dracula has very interesting taste in internal decor. Some of these statues, I swear that one kind of looks like the H.P. Lovecraft Award. And then, of course, we get another hammer. So, really, I came here more to fill out the map than because I wanted another hammer. But you never know. So, we head back through, because maybe we'll get somebody's soul. It could happen. And now we leave the study. And, like I said, stay away from the zombie officer. He's got a good soul. Well, no, he doesn't have a good soul. His soul is okay. His soul is incredibly badly translated, which I will probably want to show at some point, just for amusement purposes. But we do that. Ow, jeez. Yeah. The best thing to do for zombie officers is duck, because they cannot hit you that way. But you've got to make sure they don't walk into you. So stay down and just keep hitting them. But honestly, for the most part, they are not worth your time. They hurt. Ugh. I hate it. And these guys, you know, they spawn infinitely, and they are always in the way. Really? Kill this guy, kill the skeleton knight. Stone armors, of course, are just... Really? I didn't think it could bounce that far. Stone armors are just armors that throw rocks. They're not anything particularly. Something to note, these guys do not have a hitbox except in their head. So you can jump up and down through their body and just kill them like that. Which is pretty nice. If we come through here, we get an Une and an anti-venom. That's also very useful. Come up a little farther, and we get our first warp point, which will warp us back to the front of the castle. Now, I'm going to just drop down, and we're going to go get Mina. Well, we're going to talk to Mina and also run and meet Hammer, but before that, we go up here. And we find the Lucky Charm. This is an Omamori. Pretty common Lucky Charm in Japan. We lose the point of defense, but it gives us a whole 2 more points of luck. And then we do this just because it's silly. Pfft. Mina has absolutely no reaction to that. Welcome back, Soma. Hey. What? That man over there. Who? You mean Hammer? His name's Hammer? Huh? Don't you think he's a little scary? No, I think he's a decent guy. But look at all those weapons he has over there. He told me he was opening up his own shop. Here? He's opening up a shop in this castle? He's weird. Yeah, it's pretty strange. But if you say that he's a good guy, I'll believe you. And we get a heal. And now we talk to Hammer. Howdy there. You came. Is this where you've opened your shop? Yes, it is. By the way, that cute young lady over there, she's staring at you. Is she your friend? Yeah. Whoa, I had no idea you were so popular with the ladies. Hey, it's not like that. It's exactly like that. Don't be shy now, you hear? It's good to be young. It's a good thing. Alrighty, back to business. Take a look around, friend. First of all, I'm going to sell pretty much almost all of our weapons. I'm going to keep the Basilard for something. We will sell the short sword. We will sell the bastard sword. I'm keeping the broadsword. We can sell both hammers. If you press right on the control stick, you can change how many you sell at once. I'm going to sell the rapier and the casual clothes and all 3 cloth tunics, all 3 leather plates, and the silk robe. And might as well sell the pendant and the heart pendant and the scarf. Now let's go and buy some stuff. First of all, we want to buy the second castle map. Then I just generally load up on potions. Except I'm only going to buy 8 because there's 1 more we haven't gotten, and I'm going to be going back for that next time. 9 mind ups. We don't need anti-venoms or uncursed potions. And honestly, we don't really need anything else either. So we're going to exit, and then I'm going to head to the next save point, and we'll call it a day. Notice how much more damage we do to zombies now, even though they still kill us. They still hurt us when they hit us, but only 1 hit. We've basically progressed to the point where they can't do meaningful damage anymore. Which does not excuse walking into them like a dumbass. Oh, and here we get the cape. That'd give us another point of defense, but honestly, we really don't need it, and I want to keep luck boost. So, we're going to save it here and call it for the day. And thank you all for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.